One game, the backup quarterbacks for the Colts didn't exactly inspire confidence in the preseason opener against the Lions. Originally, there was a chance injured quarterback Andrew Luck would be ready for the start of camp, and now there's question as to whether he'll be ready for the start of the regular season.
You know, I can't say that unequivocally he'll be ready for the Ram game, but I can say I feel very confident that he'll be ready to start the season. Now, that may not be the Ram game, but to start the season, yes.
A few quarterbacks like Cam Newton and Jay Cutler underwent similar surgeries and are back on the field. And though Andrew's procedure came a few weeks later, some are still questioning whether there's an issue in terms of the transparency of information regarding Luck's progression.
No, because what I've thought all along is that we would have something of a line in the sand. They would say, you know, we want him on this date, and then they'd back it up, whether that's week 1, whether that's partway through camp, just so they had a little bit of margin of error. And then they would start with the throwing program somewhere 8 to 10 weeks, which is fairly standard. We haven't seen that, but that's mostly because we just haven't seen anything. This lack of transparency has gone from maniacal to almost disrespectful because, you know, it's not that you or I have to know. It's because of the fans. I'm sure the fans who are paying big dollars to come see them play would like to know whether it's Andrew Luck or Scott Tolzien, because it's going to make a big difference on the secondary market, if nothing else. So the fact that we've been given no information on this means we've got a broad range. Everything might be going well, everything might be going terribly. If we have Andrew Luck in a month from when we saw Cutler, and he's doing the same kind of things and throwing the whole route tree and being the Andrew Luck we all have come to know and love, that's great. We would accept that. But again, there's just no information to base on. Is that going to happen? Maybe. Is it not going to happen? Maybe.
In the meantime, we play the waiting game. At the moment, the Colts aren't interested in bringing in another quarterback, so it's in Scott Tolzien, Philip Walker, and Stephen Morris we trust, at least until Andrew Luck walks back through that door. Michael Grady, RTV6 Sports.
And